Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the little secrets and maybe some of the advantages behind booking an interior cabin in 2024. Let's go talk about it. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome to our channel. If it's your first time here, we're a travel agency trying to give you the best information possible about cruising so that you can plan and go on an amazing cruise vacation. If that sounds good, we'd love for you to subscribe and like this video if you find it helpful. Come along with us on this fun cruise journey. Today we're talking all about booking interior cabins, and we're going to give you 5 reasons we think this is a great idea in 2024. Number one is going to be the most obvious. Since 2021 and the restart of cruising after the pandemic, cruise prices were awesome. You found ships were less than 50, 75% full. The rates to go on cruising were really, really inexpensive. Everybody was so excited. They were just trying to get everybody back into the groove of cruising. Fast forward now to 2024, cruise prices continue to rise specifically for certain cruise lines. So if you are looking to go on maybe Royal Caribbean or something like that, those prices are going to continue to go up. It is a supply and demand industry, and the more people that continue to book, the more the prices will go up. That will taper off a little bit at some point. It has to, right? It's going to continue going up for the foreseeable future. And while there are some deals to be found, always with cruising, it's still an amazing value. And let's talk about why maybe booking a lower category like interior makes more sense in 2024. So again, the price is my biggest reason to book an interior cabin. Also, if you'd like to cruise more than once a year, booking an interior cabin is going to save you some money that you can go on maybe an additional cruise. So for me, is it more important for you to be able to stay in a balcony or a suite, or is it more important for you to go on more vacations? For me, it's always, I want to get on more trips to do more things, so I'm willing to sacrifice some of those things that come along with losing a balcony and losing a suite or losing the ocean view. It just saves you a ton of money, and you are going to be able to use your money for other things, maybe dining, maybe excursions, and maybe a whole nother cruise. So number 2, peace and quiet. So one of the great things about interior cabins is a lot of times interior cabins are located more in the middle of the ship than anywhere else. So if you're afraid of being a little seasick, or if you don't want to be real close to the elevators and you want a little bit more peace and quiet, interior cabins are going to give you that. The exterior cabins, maybe the balconies, the beautiful aft balconies or front-facing balconies, are going to give you a little more motion in your ocean, especially the outside ones too on the sides of the ship. So being in the middle is going to be a little more peaceful, a little more stress-free, and it's going to give you a little more of an opportunity for quiet. Number 3, one of my favorite things about booking an interior cabin, if you've ever stayed in an interior cabin or if you've ever walked in and forgot to hit the light switch, one of the things you're going to find out about staying in an interior cabin is it is pitch black in there, with the exception of maybe the thermostat light or a little light on your TV, or maybe the keyhole. If you leave the keyhole open, it is completely dark in there. So you are going to get the best sleep you've ever had on a ship. You don't have to worry about the light coming in from the balcony or the window in the morning. So this is another reason for me. I love staying in inside cabins, especially during the day. I don't know about you, but you know, you're running around all morning. Maybe you go out and you do an excursion, you get back on the ship around 1 or 2 o'clock, and you're just a little exhausted. Maybe you need a 30 or 45-minute power nap, but you go back to your room and it's so bright in there and you have a hard time falling asleep. Inside cabin, you shut that door, you get to your bed, it is dark. So you will sleep great, and that is my 3rd reason to book an interior cabin. Reason number 4, this is a really interesting one, is something I think about a lot when I'm booking cabins. It is so much cooler in an inside cabin. I love to sleep in colder weather. Sometimes when you're in the Caribbean, you know, sometimes I will open up my balcony door, but it does get really warm in the room, and then it takes forever to really cool it back off. So when you are in an inside cabin, you have no windows for sun to come in. You have no hot air coming in from the outside. So the room does tend to stay cooler. Now, some people argue it's also stuffier maybe, or maybe if you have a smell in there, you leave some food in there or something, it's going to smell more. You don't have that air in and out exchange. So that is a pro and a con. It's something maybe to think about if you are interested in booking a balcony. But for me, having it be cooler in the room is a big thumbs up, and I really enjoy that, especially when I'm sleeping. And then last but not least, my fifth reason to book an interior cabin in 2024 is you still get all the same experiences. You get all the same experiences that everyone else has, and now you can focus on the experience. You can focus on getting out of the room, moving around the ship, sitting on the pool deck, maybe going to the solarium, experiencing a lot more of the entertainment, because you're not expecting to stay in your room. You're not expecting to sit out on the balcony for a few hours and drink coffee or have some wine or enjoy some snacks. It's forcing you to get out and enjoy some of the experiences and the amenities that the ship has to offer, especially on larger ships like Quantum or Oasis class or Breakaway Plus class on Norwegian, or the larger Princess ships or the Carnival Excel class ships. You're going to get out and you're really going to experience more things, and it's going to force you to be more interactive with your vacation. I need that sometimes. I'm introverted, and sometimes I will default to just going back to my room, hanging out on the balcony, or just sitting with friends. This kind of forces me to get out of my room, forget about that, and go experience a lot more things on my cruise vacation. Those are just 5 reasons that I think are compelling to book an interior cabin. Do you have any below? Let me know, comment, and let me know if you have any compelling reasons you would book an interior cabin, or let me know if you would never book an interior cabin because you don't like the darkness or the smallness of the room or the quietness, any of those things. Let me know in the comments below. Really appreciate you watching the video today. Thanks so much for watching. We will see everyone tomorrow. Have a good day and happy cruising. Bye.